As you can tell, it's kind of a floodplain in this area. Oh, not a fun job, but it's a job that's got to be done. Where's the tattoos? Here comes the real workhorse.
Four-wheel drive! Four-wheel drive!
I can verify, it's pretty severe. What do you think? It is not 100-mile-per-hour winds, but it's 40 to 50, I would say. But just heavy rain so far, and
Scared dogs and a wife and baby.
Fish house also blown around. That's relayed by County Dispatch.
how are you, girl? You like storms? Mom doesn't like storms.
Not in particular.
Toby, he's a little nervous. Yeah, buddy.
Look, show little Larry. He's got a sock in his mouth,
Oh my.
and he was carrying around a burp rag.
Looks like it hasn't done any damage that I can see at the farm, so that's good. We're at kind of the beginning of this storm, like probably where it's just starting to ramp up. Sorry to anyone that takes damage, but all the damage is too fresh in my mind from 22. But it doesn't even look like it's raining anymore. Well, I think it's over. I think we're in the clear. We got sun peeking out. I don't see any damages, so here anyways. Yeah, we got clear skies now. All the guys were off today. They had Jordan's bachelor party that they went to. I opted to stay back, and so me and Randy were here. Dad's on vacation, and we basically windstormed the farm because they were forecasting 100-mile-per-hour winds, 70 to 105 or something like that. Fortunately, I think that forecast has kind of gone away, but that was 40 to 50 for quite a while. None of my branches are down, and my shingles are good, so whew, man, that gets the blood pumping when stuff like that's forecasted, but I'm glad it didn't because, well, hopefully the corn survived. My concern is with how wet the soil has been. Been getting rain anywhere from the farm, I think got 1.5 inches last night. North of there, about 20 miles, got like 7 to 9 inches. The town is flooded. Oh man, it's just this weather this year has been concerning. I don't know what's going on, and it don't take wet roots or wet ground to tip corn over. I know that, but that was my concern. But the hay is cut and didn't even blow the windrows around, so it's that guy's fault because he cut his hay that we're getting so much rain. Well, I've been doing my rounds. I checked Dad's place, checked my shed, been looking at the crops the whole way out, but looks like fortunately no damaging winds. A couple of smaller tree branches down in different areas, but for the most part the crops look as crappy as they did before. And look who's back. Brody and Eric, they are back. They got back right before the storm hit last night, so at least they weren't out traveling in it. Now if this was the Dukes of Hazzard, we'd just jump that. That'd be kind of fun. Oh yeah, that time of the year, beanhead service time, and they've got a lot of work that they need. Okay, beep, 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 beep. Brody, you took off? Didn't know where you went. Pickup and skid loader were gone.
See, I was ready for you.
Yeah, and I wasn't ready for you.
No.
Okay, so this is Brody's head. I know my head needs a little extra attention. Nothing that got damaged, it's just wore out, needs a little more work. Back up a little bit. There she latched. Okay, let's hope it's not too muddy and we get it out of here. As you can tell, it's kind of a floodplain in this area. Here comes the real workhorse. You see that power? You can spin the tires in two-wheel drive in a Ram.
It's too much. Attaboy.
Looking good. Man, before you know it, we'll be actively using those. Hopefully it dries up some. Oh yeah, other than that, guys, these two items right here for sale. If anyone has interest in a stainless steel double conical, I believe that's what it's called, stainless steel tanker. It is set up for spraying, but you could tear all that stuff off and do whatever you want to if you buy it. And then 2012 sprayer, we are looking to get rid of those. If anyone has interest, email me in the link in the description. My email is
cslarson.live.com.
He's got it memorized. Where's the tattoos? Unreal. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
He's gonna do that all by himself? Oh, slow her down. There we go.
Okay, push. Yep. A little more.
It's hooked on a nail or something. Back. Okay, forward. Yeah.
Doing
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
You guys are doing good.
Yeah, it looks like it. Motivation is still not back in your system.
I figured I might as well not even start this week.
I think if you square that, this one's more wrecked than the other one. So we'll start with this one. As you can see, the fan has a massive hole in it. We got to get parts ordered for that.
Okay.
Not from damage, just from high use. High use.
It's all them high yielding weeds we were in last year.
No, that's, you got that confused with this year.
So we got to put that on the combine?
I suppose. All right, Eric. Remember that bar in your skull. How they like to meet each other. The look up like, is it there yet? Yeah, it is. Only took me 2 tries. Not bad for the first time of the year. So scary. If you ever build a building, just whatever you think is big, add a few feet. When we built this shop, that's a 50-foot door. When we built the shop, we had 35-foot flex heads. Thought, wow, that'll be plenty big. Here we are, 45-foot draper barely fits through it.
You're clear on the auger.
Copy 10-4. How high are we gonna want the head to start?
Yeah, gearbox is all that. It needs to be down. Stickle needs to be up. No matter to me.
We'll start up. So other than blowing them off after bean harvest, that's about all the maintenance they get. Detention the belts, of course, but what are we gonna find?
We should have ran it outside. Think of the mice that always come shooting out.
That is a true statement. We just brought the whole family in. Oh yeah, there's one thing. That must have happened on the last acre, Eric.
That was when we were loading it when we were done.
Yeah, anyways, I believe we are going to be putting all new poly on this thing, and on both heads actually, and then the obvious gearbox trouble and any other maintenance items that we see. This I'm eager to see what looks like on the inside, because that's literally just dust. The fan obviously sucks in a lot of dust, and that dust just wears out this. And the fan itself may be shot also. I'm speculating, we'll see when we get this tore apart, but that looks like a fair amount of a job in itself to get this all apart. Okay, we've tore into this a little bit, trying to understand how to take it apart. We gotta take this off, so that this splits, then I think we can take this off once this is out and we can get at the bolt. So I guess nothing to it but to do it. So this is the process, which Brody is having a hard time with, drilling at that angle. So he's talking about maybe taking the whole pad off and grinding and punching it out. But this you can't. You have to drill out the rivets and pound them through. But yeah, we got our life out of this. These are like paper thin. Obviously would never make it. Not a fun job, but it's a job that's got to be done.
Bend something?
No, I thought it was gonna break the Allen wrench because Godzilla tightened this before me. The teeniest little bolt in the world, and it was so tight I thought this Allen wrench was gonna break. I have a feeling you were the guy that put this together. 2020, I believe, in season. Little field.
12-acre field. Nope.
Yep. Get the Prairie Wind system. We're gonna need it so bad for black beans this year. Look at the size of that little guy. So now we're gonna do this with 2 guys so that we forget. So whatever you take apart, you're putting together.
Now a bad time to tell you I'll be gone in the future coming days, so it's up to you. Good luck.
Another bachelor party?
Nope. Family trip.
Hey.
How come there's a pontoon floating on Artichoke?
I checked that this
Did you?
morning. I did. I was okay. He messaged me, texted me last night, like, is the pontoon okay? And I tried to look on the camera, and he don't trim his trees very good. So his friend's pontoon got beat up. There was bad weather, just fortunately not here.
We were lucky. Very, very fortunate.
So it's hole there, massive hole there. Obviously,
Up there too. That is paper thin.
yep. And that's just from the dust in the air. Imagine if your skin was against that, you'd be bleeding in a matter of minutes or seconds.
I'll keep my hand out of here.
Or you could put your fingers in here and be armless.
Just for you.
So the other thing that I was told to watch is these. These will actually wear off, and then it won't create the air that it's supposed to produce. But I don't see anything wrong with that right now. I think that looks good. Honestly, not too bad.
No.
Wasn't too bad. Taking these bolts out was a little back and forth with some lube, because I think the steel bolt and the aluminum housing were having a, what do you call that, technical term?
Galvanic corrosion.
There it is. That's what the engineer's technical term is for it.
Yeah, we know about it, but we keep doing it.
Until they start making aluminum bolts. Imagine how you could strip those off.
They should make aluminum drill bits.
Yeah.
I bet I wouldn't break them.
Okay, so I got a call in to someone that knows more than me, because this housing is definitely not in as bad a shape as that. So I asked him if it's a 2-to-1 deal or just replace them both at the same time. A question about that, sent some pictures off. So this is on hold and we need parts anyways, so yeah. Now, stay away from the drill bits. He's meandering his way right towards them. He's like attracted to directing.
I'm looking at other things. I'm continuing the job. You got spiders in that shit over there.
Look at Brody, he looks so sad.
Is it way too big a head? 20 feet. It's tolerable.
Not going well?
It's going fine.
And you still have another head to do. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. love how he shows up to that job and just comes to a
You guys
wrap.
are doing really good.
I know, we were hauling the mail. Got Randy out in the shop. That's like a once in a lifetime, once in a year thing. He must be bored. That's a mess. That is a mess of just drill filings and ends of rivets. You wrecked 2 drills. Now they were the brush style drills and they've been here since like 2018.
So now you need to get more drills.
More brushless drills are needed now. 2 died, 2 didn't survive. 1 I knew was dying, other one's trigger broke.
Sorry.
He's just happy now he can get brushless ones. They are much better, honestly.
All right, you're done yet?
Dinner break. I had dirt in my eyes. I ended up not looking forward to harvest. How dusty it is. Well, maybe not this year.
Should be dusty, but the ground conditions may be a little wet.
Well, on to something that takes time, and it is important, but just set up my screens to what I like. Looked at last year's screens, kind of made them better because I never did really fine-tune the G5 display where you can have more on each screen. Kind of trying to forward think what I'm gonna want, what I did like, and making them better. So a lot of them are the same. I made little tweaks to each of them, and it took like an hour. Find all the old photos, and I have more than too many is too many sometimes. I like information, I like knowing, and quick, easy ability to change stuff and knowing which screen they're on. So I was trying to condense them and eliminate some. So I think we're good on that part. And this is different this year because this is a different combine. So all my screens that I had made special to how I like it as an operator. Now Brody, he'd jump in here and he'd have his all different, but that's why it's best to keep each operator in their machine, if at all possible. Because I get in his and I'm so lost, and it's all the same stuff. It's just where you go to click something quick and, you know, turn this on or change the line, all that. Anyways, I think we're good. It's getting worse instead of better, Brody.
What's that mean?
Stuff is getting tore apart.
What's up?
Moving your shaft?
Yeah.
With the 8090.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna go sit outside. I don't want it to get rusted.
Oh. Yeah, it is the next day. We finished this up. Do you want to inform them how poor of a head this is? Like, I mean, it's a good head. I like it, but so like that gearbox, no drain on it. You cannot drain the oil out of it. You just check it. The book literally says check and top off and flow. Okay, so in 35 years.
Well, I was gonna say, like everything else nowadays, maybe it's only made for that 5-year program.
Just take it off and put a new one on right away. Yeah, so there's 3 gearboxes like that on here, right? No, 3 per side, 6 of them on here like that at least. And then there's 2 that we changed oil in, which they did look good, but it's just like, really? You can't even change the oil nowadays in the gearboxes? Like, that's pretty sad. Anyways, we got this head done besides obviously the fan, waiting for parts on, and then all the poly. Also going to be doing that in a later video, the reinstalling of it, but we don't have parts for either of those projects, so this is leaving, new ones coming in. Have to go through the same exact steps, which unless we find something big, we're probably going to not show you because it's pretty repetitive. Okay, we're fully open since this is the head that will be on this machine. Oh look, it's sprinkling. I pulled her outside and it instantly starts sprinkling. Anyways, I want to do all the calibrations, and besides my fan being disassembled, it's not hooked up, I should be able to run all of the calibration procedures such as, well, not all of these, there we go. Not all of these need to be done, but like header calibration for sure needs to be done. Estimated to take 5 minutes. Engine at full revving. Oh wow, that was easy. That did not take 5 minutes, by the way. Ooh, continue on. Lower switch. Oh, this is when it bounces on the ground, I think. Yep, there it is. Okay, that one is done. Calibrating how fast the head raises. I literally do nothing but do what it says to do on the screen. Continue holding header lower switch. Nothing's happening, but it says to keep holding it down. There we go. And this is a lot like the 70 series Deere combines did the same thing. But I have found that if you do all these, everything works a lot better, smoother. Okay, I'm gonna fire up and hopefully nothing is inside. We did tension the belts because we figured, well, we're a month away. Why not have them fully ready to go? So we are tensioned on the belts also. This is the combine with that new feed accelerator in it too, so nothing's let loose within the combine, which is perfect. That means nothing's out of balance and everything got tightened so far. There was no tools left inside. Okay, number 2. That is set for 1500. Number 3 is set for 1250. That's just meaning how much pressure is on the ground. Everything looks like it's working. Well, I believe all systems are a go. We have no codes going off, and I set the settings the way I like it to start with anyways, my baseline. So I think this one's ready to come off and we can put on roadies and get in the shop and start ripping polys off. Blech. And since they are 4 years old, we are changing, or 5, this will be the 5th season, so we're changing that gearbox oil, and then there's another one up in there. Don't look bad at all, but that's what the book said to do, so we did it. There's the second one. This garage here, I also would like to not be here. Very tight. If you're ever building a shop, just build it out in the middle of a field somewhere where you can just endless amounts of room. Otherwise, you're just waiting for accidents, honestly, is what it is. And time to repeat. Well, a whole nother day about in the wraps working on bean heads, and unfortunately, as you can see, he's got 2 of these laying on the ground because 2 of them are shot. Didn't think there was a hole in this one because it wore through in a different spot. It wore through way worse up here by where it leaves the fan, so ordered more parts. Other than that, we're taking them out of the shop because we got to get tomorrow's project in here, which you guys will see about in the next video. But so a whole lot of expense on these things, but they have been very low expense in the past. Oh, well, since we got them, 2020 and 2021, I believe. They don't mess around with closing that door. They don't like sweating, nor do I.
Are you going to run it?
No, I'm all unhooked. We'll run it when we do the poly and the fan.
Okay.
Well, I think that's going to be a wrap on the 2-day video. We got to start preparing for the next video, for tomorrow's video and project, and lots of work. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Stop in next time. We truly do appreciate it. We enjoy making videos for you guys to watch and enjoy, and us to be able to see what we look like when we were, well, soon to be 30, when we're 70 or 80 or 90, or our kids to watch. So thanks for watching, thanks for enjoying, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Never mind, I'm back. Side note to that, think of how amazing it's going to be able to look back on how farming used to be in 2025, like in 21, 25. Like, think of that, if the videos are still around. But things have changed a lot since the 70s. I can't imagine what another 100 years will be. All right, with that being said, see ya.